Hey Aries, welcome to your weekly general tarot reading. Thank you guys so much for being here. So today we're going to be doing things a little bit differently. We're going to start out with an Archangel Oracle card, then we're going to move into the Shamanic Healing Oracle, I believe it's called, and then we're going to pull some tarot for you guys. So as I start shuffling and preparing the deck, just a few announcements. If you guys want to take a look below in the description box, you'll find all the information you need down there. Also down there is a link to my Etsy shop. If you're interested in gemstone jewelry, make sure you guys check that out. I'm actually really excited. I have some new bracelets on there that are pretty unique and beautiful. Wearing one of them today, it's one of my favorite ones, and it's rose quartz. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. But then it has black bead like accents and some little diamond accents. I'm really excited about them, so make sure you guys check that out if you feel drawn to. Aries, if by chance this reading doesn't resonate or you're just looking for further guidance, take a look at your playlist. There's many timeless readings on there for you. All right, let's go ahead and get started with your Archangel card. Spirit, we ask for the highest messages and guidance for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, please. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. I'm getting like a little, like a burning in my throat. Some of you may have maybe had a cold recently, or a cough, or maybe just like a scratchy throat. It also pertains to your throat chakra, speaking your truth, saying how you feel, really voicing your opinion in an honest and loving way. Let's see here, one more shuffle. Peace, Archangel Shamuel. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. Wow. Archangel Shamuel. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. So what I'm getting here, a lot of emotions. We have a lot of orange and yellow in this card, and that is directly connected to your sacral chakra and your solar plexus chakra. I almost feel like this empowerment to speak your truth. You know, she's, Archangel Shamuel is releasing this bird here, which is white. I can't tell if that's a dove or what kind of bird here. But with it being white, it's about speaking your truth, being honest about your feelings, allowing it to come out. Some of you may be in need of voicing your honest truth, or some of you may have done that. I'm also getting that this isn't going to be for everybody, but some of you may have said something or had somebody say something to you that may have really tugged on your emotions and may have hurt you, or you may have regrets about something that you said, and I feel like that's kind of where that burning sensation is coming through. Let's see. What else for Aries, please? All right. The Tree of Life, number 58. The Tree of Life. The Tree of Life is a very universal, like, energy card here. It's also connected to family, friends, roots, people that we feel very connected to. I just heard blood relatives. So for some of you, Aries, I feel like some of you may have gotten into an argument with a relative or somebody that feels like family. I feel like some things were probably said that were hurtful, either to you or you said them to somebody else. Archangel Samuel coming through saying peace comes from remembering that only love is real. And I feel that emotional connection with somebody. You know, sometimes we get so caught up in the arguments or stubborn energy, you know, of wanting something a specific way. And we forget that the ultimate goal here is connection and love. And so that can pertain to family members, friendships, intimate partnerships. But it's almost like something got lost here. That remembrance of that connection, that love, why you're in each other's lives. Let's see, let's pull some tarot. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, please. I feel a very strong bond, especially looking with this tree of life. You see, like, it's almost like two trees entwined. A very strong bond between two people. Excuse me. So we have the Ten of Pentacles. The Emperor. There you are, Aries. Showing up strong. The Five of Wands. There's that conflict I was feeling. The Queen of Pentacles. And the Nine of Swords. So we're going to start with this Nine of Swords. This is that fear, that anxiety, the words that were spoken that were probably hurtful either by you or to you from somebody else. You could be dealing with an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. I feel that quite strongly, especially with that Queen of Pentacles and Ten of Pentacles coming out. So I want to actually start with this Five of Wands here. This is about differing opinions, conflicts, arguments, things like that. And I'm getting that burning sensation in my throat. I really feel like somebody said something or did something that was very, very hurtful. Whether it's you or the other person. There was definitely an argument between two people here. And I feel like it's with somebody that you really care about. Like I said, it doesn't have to be like an intimate partner. It can be, but it can also be friends or relatives. I feel this very like emotional bond, almost as if it's like blood related kind of is what I'm getting. Or just very, you know, committed to one another. It's a very strong bond between two people where there is some kind of conflict. Tell us about this Five of Wands, Spirit, for Aries. Wow. So you have the Five of Cups in the reverse. So this is pain, regret is what I'm hearing. And then you also had the Queen of Swords that flipped out. And this is about speaking truth, being honest. Somebody definitely said something here that was very hurtful. It created a lot of chaos, a lot of conflict here. So let's go ahead and take a look at this Ten of Pentacles. Tell us about the Ten of Pentacles, Spirit, for Aries. Yeah, we have the Ace of Cups. This is love and happiness, having generational wealth, coming together, family, unconditional love. Tell us about the Emperor. So with that Emperor, you have the Queen of Cups and Temperance. What I'm kind of getting here, Aries, is with this Emperor, this is like the highest king in the deck. This is somebody who really takes the lead, who really speaks their truth, knows the best way to do things, and, you know, really takes no for an answer. But I almost feel like it's a little overpowering here. Because then we have this Queen of Cups and this Temperance, and it's almost like allowing that feminine energy, those emotions to arise. I feel like somebody probably made a decision or said something in this situation or this connection without really thinking about how it was going to emotionally impact the other person. So this could be you, or it could be, you know, the other person. Just fit it in your situation, how it resonates, okay? But I feel like something happened or something was said that emotions of how this was going to impact that other person wasn't really thought about, to be honest. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. You have the King of Pentacles. So you have the King and Queen of Pentacles. I almost feel like somebody made this decision. Now this could have to do with work or money or home situation here. It's like this person made this decision or said these things in order to better the environment, like the physical material aspects, but did not consider the emotional impact it was going to have on the other person. So when this person made this decision or spoke these words or said these things, it really caused a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear, a lot of pain and hurt here. I feel like you really love this person. You really care about this person. Again, it could be family or a relationship. There is love here and you want to offer that. But whatever this situation is, it, you know, it was very hurtful, I feel like. Tell us about this Tree of Life, Spirit. So we have the Hermit and the Eight of Swords. And then you have the Nine of Pentacles that came out as well. So you have two nines and an 8. I feel like progress is trying to be made in this connection, in this relationship, but somebody feels trapped. So with peace, you have the Six of Wands in the reverse and the Seven of Wands, a feeling of defensiveness. So Aries, this is going to be for those of you who have, you know, a family member, a friend, or an intimate partner that you've been clashing with lately. Somebody did something or said something without thinking about how it was going to emotionally impact you, or maybe, you know, vice versa. But regardless, what Spirit is coming out and saying is, in order to fix this, in order to solve this, or come up with a solution for you guys to, you know, come together on this, you have to go back to a place of love. You have to remember why you're with each other, what the whole point of this connection is. You know, if it's a family member, you guys are blood related, or maybe you're not blood related, but this is somebody you care about, somebody that's always been there for you, and you've always been there for them, and you want to help each other. If this is an intimate partner, you guys have a love bond that is very strong, and the true potential to really make this work and be very happy and fulfilled with each other. But when it comes to making decisions or speaking out your truth, I must say, you know, always speak your truth, but just because you're speaking your truth doesn't mean that you have to do it in a nasty way. It doesn't mean that you have to say it in a hurtful way. There are other ways of saying it that are loving, that get the point across, okay? Excuse me. And that's what I'm getting here, is somebody just spoke, you know, without really thinking about the emotional impact here. But there is, you know, peace and happiness within this situation, but you're both going to have to drop the defensive energy. And now I'm hearing, you know, why should I not be defensive? Because they're the ones that said it, and, you know, it hurt my feelings. But the thing here is, honest communication needs to be done in a kind way, is what I'm getting here. You know, following your emotions of love. Sometimes we get into these relationships, or we have, you know, family issues or something, and one opinion differs from the other, and then we start butting heads. You know, we start having these issues, and then all of a sudden, instead of coming up with a solution, my way is better, they think their way is better, and then it clashes. There's no solution that ever comes up. But what I'm seeing here is that if you both kind of pull out of what your opinions are and almost look at it as you guys against the issue and not you against this person or this person against you, it's you guys against this issue, that is really going to help for you to both be able to speak truthfully and honestly about how you feel about it. And instead of directing it towards each other, you're directing it at the actual issue. So let me see, what's a good example of this? So for those of you where this is a family situation, okay, say it is fighting over property, fighting over, you know, something that was left to you guys. Maybe it's like a will or property or something like that. I just heard grandmother's ring. It's like, okay, so you have this object, you have the grandmother's ring, all right, and then you have you who wants it, you have somebody else who wants it, okay? So what you can do is, instead of this is why I think I deserve it and this is why they think they deserve it, it's like, here is the thing, all right, and almost think about, what would your grandmother want, or how can you both be satisfied with this one piece of thing? You know, how can you, maybe you put it in a box and you both have access to it, or you both agree that it's going to stay in one place and nobody's ever going to sell it, or, you know, whatever it is. But it's like you both need to come at the solution instead of at each other. If this is an intimate partnership and somebody is trying to make a decision, hey, I'm going to go get a job working out of town, and you're like, no, like, I'm never going to see you. You know, what is the whole purpose of working out of town? Is it because you guys need more money? Is there any kind of compromise you can come about with it, you know? Or is there maybe another opportunity that keeps that person in town? Come at the solution and not at each other is what I'm getting. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. And that's really the bottom line here, Aries. It's all about love, okay? And I'm hearing love yourself first. So it is important to have those boundaries and to have that self-love and not just cave into what everybody wants all the time. But make sure that when you're speaking your truth and you're speaking about your feelings, you're doing it in a loving way, not in a way that attacks somebody else. And, you know, what I'm getting is like somebody else coming at you that way. And you can, you know, you can pull them back and you can just say, hey, this is the problem. Like, I'm not the problem. This is our problem. Maybe we can work together to find a solution on this thing. Because that is what really starts those arguments, is when you start feeling like the other person is the problem, or the other person's opinion or decision is the problem, and it's not. It's the basis of the reality. It's the very root of the issue that is trying to be solved when you have two differing opinions trying to solve the same thing, and you both think that one is better than the other, or one solution is better than the other. It's really about coming at it together and understanding that at the end of the day, this is love, this is connection, and you want to make it fulfilling. And when you both start thinking about it that way, that it is love and that's what this is about, then there's going to be solutions that provide opportunities for you. All right, Aries, so that's what I have for you guys today. Don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and I'll see you all next time.